Nope, that was the wrong one to exile. Yep, too late. The hordes of Rohan are no match for the might of the Nazgul. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Why? I know what you guys want. You want a Nazgul set in every single color. That's what you want. And I want it too, because frankly, it's probably one of the most fun cards and best use of the mechanics out of the new Lord of the Rings set and in Alchemy. So far, we've done a Golgari Nazgul, we've done a Mono Black Nazgul, we've done a Orzhov Nazgul, all of them bangers. And I'm about to show you the next one that is just brutal as well, which is I call Hunt the Ring. This is the blue combined Nazgul Dimir Nazgul deck with card superiority, counter spells, a lot of second draw effects and stuff like that. With, of course, your Lady Sheoldred. So before we get into this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like one button, gently press that subscribe button, go right down there and just easily push it. It's so easy, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, the like and subscribe will attack you, which is, of course, a YouTube werewolf who will viciously claw you for not liking and subscribing. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. It would make me so happy if you joined us every night about 11 p.m. Eastern time. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. That's where the community is in case you want to post decks or ask questions. That's the best place to go. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this deck, you got to go right down to the AetherHub and we can get you one. We can get you a copy of this one. You can be Nazguling it up with everyone else. So we have a few new spells with this, especially card draw. And some other things. Birthday Escape is not a bad one. That's of course Bilbo Baggins taking off on his 11th birthday using the ring. Draw a card and the ring tempts you. Great early play here, and we definitely want to get the ring temptation all the way up, especially triggering effects. That's going to be a great just early card. I don't really need to scry too much, so that's fine. Spell Pierce, early counter spell. We are kind of fast, but kind of mid-rangey. We need something to kind of slow down some of the bigger effects. This blue counterspell is very powerful, especially if somebody is just ramping, like they're trying to get Breach of the Multiverse very quickly, and they just make it in the nick of time with treasure and everything else, and they don't have the mana to spend. This is kind of your ace in the hole that will kind of just rock out anything that they spend their whole mana base on. Boom, you can shut it down. So now we have the removal suite, as we do. Guys, I wish we didn't have to play so much, but we do. Cut down for a little bit of early removal. Go for the Throat and Infernal Grasp. Yeah, you could change it up as much as you want. Of course, our good friend Soul Transfer for the Planeswalkers. Cut down Infernal Grasp on the sideboard right there, Soul Transfer. Also consider putting in Gix's Command if we're talking about best of 3. You may need that lifelink to gain a little bit of life, or that small board wipe for any kind of token decks or small creature decks. Power 2 or less destroys them. And then, of course, sacrificing the highest. So it's kind of like an emergency board wipe. I do like kind of Gix's Command as a high-end card, but not too expensive, so I don't really mind throwing 1 or 2 5-drops in there, but that's what we're going to do. We also have the option to load up on more counter spells in case if you have a very counter-heavy deck. So best of 3, boys, if you kind of need more, this is going to be your pool to draw from. Of do I want a more countery, do I want a more removally or board wipe? That's kind of your options right there. So that's our removal package, as it were. Fairy Vandal is extremely useful. I love this card because it's always good to draw a second card. The fact that it's a 1/2 flyer for 2 with flash and flying at an uncommon price. Yeah, okay, absolutely. I like it. Part of the other thing is that when we get to, if you look at Birthday Escape here, when we do the ring, your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked. Then, of course, the second ability when the ring tempts you is draw a card, then discard a card. Every time you draw your second card, you put a 1/1 counter. So anytime that a ring bearer Fairy Vandal attacks, it's going to get +1/+1 every single time, or any Fairy Vandal is going to get +1/+1. So just that kind of built-in draw and discard mechanic is going to be something amazingly good that we can kind of build off of, which was kind of the idea going forward, saying that, like, hey, we have this great mechanic for draw and discard. Why not use our second draw creatures? Soothing of Smeagol is very nice too. Why? It's not a removal, it's not a counterspell, it's a return target creature, return target non-token creature. Wow, that's a tongue twister right there. Return target non-token creature to its owner's hand, then the ring tempts you. Not a bad one. Again, kind of foregoing the scry and just knocking something back to your hand. It can slow down. You don't really need this one. Again, if you wanted to swap it out for some more counters or removal package, I get you. Another one here, we already talked about the removal in black. Scroll of Isildur, 1 blue and 2. Gain control of up to 1 target artifact for as long as you control Scroll of Isildur. Now, not useful in all circumstances, I will admit. However, I have stolen people's One Ring, which is obviously thematically appropriate because that's what Isildur did. He stole somebody's One Ring. Then we also had a time I stole somebody's Reckoner Bankbuster and they got really mad. Let's see, what's a great other one? There's Celestis. That's a great one to steal. So you keep for it for as long as you have this. Then, of course, you tap 2 target creatures and put stun counters. Stun counter means that if it would untap, you remove a stun counter, and then they're basically locked out. So 2 creatures are locked out. Then you draw a card for each tapped creature an opponent controls. Boom. Now, this one obviously is not useful in all circumstances. It's another one that you can kind of swap out, but I really liked it thematically. I thought it was a really cool blue. You know, there's not a lot of blue cards that I think are great. This one is just a fun blue card that's thematically appropriate, decent price, has a lot of good variety of effects. So I like that one. If you don't like it or you only want to put one in there, I kind of don't blame you. Now here's the star of the show, the Nazgul. I have all 7 guys. I mean, not 7, 9. All 9 Nazgul, 1 of each art. As you may or may not know, the way to do that is, guys, I've explained it a few times. I got to make it short explaining this one. All you got to do is press this button here, and you can get 1 of each. Boop, 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 boop. We got to get all 7. It's the rule. You got to have this. I mean, why do I keep saying 7? You got to have all 9 in there. It's the rule. Death Touch. When Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, put a 1/1 counter on each wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. Unbelievably cool. I love those. A deck can have up to X cards. It breaks the limit of 4. Just a fun game, like just usual rule that doesn't get broken that much. The art is fantastic on all of them. We love it. The fact that the more Nazgul you have out, the more powerful it gets, meaning that essentially when I have 3 out and I tempt, everyone gets tempted 3 times, or it get tempted one time, they all get +3. That's ridiculous for Death Touch Knights to go in and do that. Just brutal attacking ability right there with the Nazgul. And of course, if it becomes blocked, you have to sacrifice it. And when we draw on discard, so we're always going to have a flow of cards into our hand with Birthday Escape and some other card draw abilities here. Then if we're going to capitalize on that card draw ability and gain and lose life, we're going to have Sheoldred commanding the 9. Yes, the crossover that we always wanted. 2 black and 2, 4, 5. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor, Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, 2 life. That means basically whenever we're attacking and we've been tempted twice, we're going to gain 2 life on every attack. And whenever they draw a card, they lose 2 life. It's just going to put the pressure on. And I haven't done it yet. If we're going to put a Nazgul, we might as well kiss the ring. We're going to put the 1 ring on it in celebration of actually somebody found the 1 out of 1 Sindarin lettered 1 ring. It wasn't me, unfortunately. You probably wouldn't hear from me ever again if it was me. That's not true. I'd probably still make videos. A 4-drop legendary artifact. It's indestructible. It can be exiled, oddly enough. Whenever the 1 ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. So it can keep you alive if somebody attacks you. Basically, nothing is going to affect you personally, which is really nice. Obviously, it can deflect a lot of damage that way. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each bird encounter. So basically what it lets you do is put a bird encounter, then draw a card for each bird. So the more you use it, the more power you get, the more spells you get. So each time it gets tapped, you put a burden on it, you draw 1 card. You put 2 burden counters on it, you draw 2 cards. But you're losing life each time equal to the amount of cards that you have previously drawn. So even if you get to like 5, you're going to draw 5 cards but lose 5 life. The funny thing is, when we combine that with Sheoldred the Apocalypse, guess what? We could have 7 burn counters on there. We take 7 damage, but we also are drawing 7 cards, which is going to give us how much? 14 life. So unfortunately, old Shelly here basically negates all of the downside of the One Ring if you have both of them out at the same time. It's very rare that, you know, and you can preemptively, before you lose that life, you can draw it and just gain the life back. I mean, you are kind of relying on the Shelly and combo. It can kill you eventually if you're not careful with it, but for the most part, like, we really do negate a lot of the bad options of the One Ring and the card draw superiority. And with that flow of cards into our hand, with that much mana, with that much of counter spells and removal and Nazgul just swinging in, the amount of pressure and denial and removal and control we'll be able to exert over the board while still going in with Death Touch every single turn, pushing, is just dangerous, man. It's just out and out dangerous combo that will really hurt people. One thing I did forget here, I'd like to put in a Revendell. Yeah, we could Scry, we could do a Bardu, we could do an Ottawa, we could do a Takenuma. All those are fine. We can take out 2 of those. We don't really need a Plaza Heroes, any other ones, or Great Citadel or anything like that. 8 Swamps, 1 Takenumas. I honestly wouldn't be mad if you did 2 Takenumas. Resurrection's going to be a big thing because you are going to have to throw away a lot of cards because of draw a card, then remove a card. So maybe you want to put 1 more Takenuma, Shipwreck Marsh, Underground, River, and I threw in a Xander's Lounge just for the heck of, hey, we have that cycling ability. We can pay 3, draw a card, and it will give us a nice ability there, to especially to up the Fairy Vandals when we want to. So just card superiority, destruction, Death Touch, you know what it is. That's what we're looking at right there. 17 creatures, not that many creatures, believe it or not. Fairies, Knights, Phyrexians, Praetors, Rogues, and Wraiths. Oh my. 13 instants, going very heavy on the instant here. 12 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 2 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. 2.5 average, not that expensive. I don't really feel like it's just on the edge of mid-range. It moves pretty quickly, especially when you're kind of denying the first couple of rounds of combat, and we are split pretty evenly between blue and black. We are leaning a little more heavy on blue. Of course, it is a lovely alchemy deck. There's nothing wrong with alchemy. It's a great format, and it's really fun with these Lord of the Rings cards. That's what we're doing with Hunt the Ring. Of course, the sideboard right here, we're going to look at it on our sideways view. Guys, if you haven't noticed yet, we always do the sideways view. I see a lot of comments saying, can you show me horizontal? I always show horizontal probably about the 12-minute mark around this time. So again, for my best of 3 boys, Spell Pierce, Make Disappear, any kind of removal, Gix's Command. Gix's Command is not a bad one for this, especially that Resurrection of returning stuff to your hand or stuff like that. But counter spells, a little bit more removal in case you need it. Pretty simple, man. You want to control the early game and then dominate the late game with the One Ring, Sheoldred, and Nazgul combo. I mean, it has control in it. You know, I always rail against control. I wouldn't really say this is more of a creature control deck. It's not like total control. The idea isn't just to lock the board out and make the game unplayable. The idea is to control the early game until we establish our combos as we go. Meaning we want to win with going over the top with Nazgul, hitting, gain and drain, all that effect, just getting pure card superiority and just slamming down with our Death Knights or Wraith Knights. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. So that's what we're looking at right there. Very fun. It's doing me pretty good in Platinum. Platinum is a nightmare right now. I don't know how many of you are playing right now, but Platinum is awful in ranked. It's just, it's a madhouse right now in Platinum, but it's actually pushing pretty hard in it. It's pushing me up Platinum. Hope it does for you. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Here we go into the fray, boys. Oh, waiting for opponent. Mow the Man. Not a bad opener. Not a bad opener. I go first. He's got a 1 ring, and I have a might. Pulls himself out of the ground like that. I have a little bit of a removal package early on. Boof. Boof. I do need to draw a card there. You need to draw a land. No, Birthday Escape. Draw a card. The ring tempts me. Yeah, that'll do. We still do have a removal package there. Plenty of removal. We have the 1 ring. Samwise is Stout-Hearted. We're going to kill that early on. Alright. Boromir, the White Tower. Nazgul. Yep. Selected. So we are going to draw a card if we attack. I'd like to get maybe Sheoldred down. If not, we can get another Nazgul down. He might have a bolt. Oh, okay. Theoden, he's probably going to double strike. Good combo, by the way, double strike. I think I'm going to do a cheap double strike deck eventually. We are going to gain some life here eventually. I don't want to lose that. The question is, do we want to get rid of Theoden? Let's do Birthday Escape. Let's see if he gets the protection he needs, or he sacrifices Boromir. We're going to drop a Nazgul because we have too many of them already. It's going to sacrifice. Boom. Yeah, he didn't expect that, did he? Even indestructible sacrifice forces you to do it. He's not happy. Not happy. There's Boromir again. Let's do a fly guy. He's got an instant, or you can just sacrifice Boromir. I don't know. He's holding priority a whole bunch. We don't want another one of those. Wow, cannot get a mana for the life of me, huh? Hit. Okay. Gain of life. Eomer, Master Rohan. Very nice. Choose a blocker. I'm going to take it. Boof, boof. I absolutely need to have a mana here. Good lord, man. All right. All right, we'll drop that. We're going to do that. Why do we want Fairy Vandal to be the ring bearer? Because we're at 4, so if it hits, it'll do 4 damage. We're just going to do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We're going to drop the 1 ring at this point. Drop it into the Anduin. Boof. So, if Eomer dies, he does get a second... If a legendary creature dies, he does get a second attack. However... Okay, so he's going to do that. Alright, we're going to do... We're going to do Sheoldred the Apocalypse, then. Yeah, we definitely want that one. So we'll get rid of a Nazgul, and we'll keep Scroll of Isildur. He's going to take 4 and then 3. We gain life. He's going to lose life. All we have to do is survive this attack. And we can win. I don't think he's got it either. He's going to go in. He drew another card. So we have to block that. That's only going to be how much damage? Would do that. Boof, 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 boof. Controller sacrifice at the end of combat. Aowen. Nope, that was the wrong one to exile. Yep. Too late. The hordes of Rohan are no match for the might of the Nazgul. Nice. How about that ladder right now, Numbskull? Is it bad for you too, man? Boof. Boof. All right. Hey, did you beat the Elden Ring? Did you finally defeat the Elden Ring? Oh, the mountaintop of giants. Yep. Good area. That's where the fucking difficulty's gonna take a little steppy step. And the dude arguing of chest-high walls. Yes, the chest-high wall. There's nobody that's going to get by this chest-high wall. I don't know what this dude is up to, but I don't like it. Rollins? Falco. Oh, hey, yo, Mr. Falco. What are you talking about, Mr. Falco? We was just coming to see you. Scroll of Sheoldred we don't really need. What kind of build are you going for, Cookies, by the way? What are you playing? A sneaky bow and arrow? A wizard? Perhaps a magic user. I actually did a lightning faith build. Not lightning, strength and faith. I did the paladin build. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know about that paladin build? We all know about that paladin build, man. Don't fat roll. Always go medium load. Never go heavy. It's not worth it. Whatever poise and protection you're getting is absolutely not worth the mobility sacrifice. Hopefully they told you that. You never want to fat roll. I think this dude was legit trying to get a, he was legit trying to get a, whatchamacallit off here, man. I'm not gonna allow that. The ring is mine. Dangerous fairies, look at that. Dangerous ass fairies. Very nice. Leveled up. What do we got? A little packy pack right here. Let's open that packy pack. Hey, and we can get our mythic rare. Look at that. All right. Gorgonak, Brash, Instagram. There's Elrond, which I'm never going to use. Okay, great. This kind of sucks, but I'm gonna go for it. Ooh, a Monastery Swift Spear, very nice. Pingo. A bingo. Very nice. Okay, great. Spell Pierce is good stuff. What's he gonna do with it? I'm not happy about running that, but Monastery. The ring is mine. Let's drop that shell. Yeah, come on, block me, man. It's gonna feel real good. There you go. Poof. Akon 44. I've fought you before, Akon. I have absolutely fought this dude. Absolutely, I have fought this guy. Draw. We will drop that island. We don't need that. Magic is much better in Elden Ring. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. The best decks come to you when you're winging it. Snow, you just told me you didn't want to have kids. Oh my god. Snow, you can't tell people that. Richard Gazzini. $7. I'm not letting you order Taco Bell, so you just get that right out of your head. Auto pay. I'll take the hit. What do you need $7 for? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Taco burrito and pop. No, you're not having another taco. You had too many tacos already. You had... Alright, fine. You want to taco it up? Let's talk about it. No, you don't want to. You don't want to fucking. You don't want the One Ring. The One Ring's for fucking losers. Poof. Let's do that. Pop, pop. Why does your name never pop up when I do Venmo now? $7. What is it for? Mystery. There we go. And turn. That's a good question. You bring up a very good point, Cookies. How would she buy the rope without the $7? Very good point. Thank you, Cookies. That's why I'm naming you Consigliere of the Villano crime family. And I didn't draw what I needed, so now I die. Is he gonna pay 2 life? Didn't draw what I needed there, which was any other fucking card than a fucking mana. Literally any other card than a mana. I sent it. What are you talking about? I sent it. It's not working. There was a problem processing your payment. Oh, wow. That's terrible. It's not working. It's literally not working. Nope. Not working at all. Nothing is working. Soothing a Smeagol. I'll get rid of that one. Broke ass, you the one fucking asking for money. Shit. Fuck, call me a broke ass. You asking for $7 goddamn dollars because you ain't got $7 goddamn dollars. Talking to me about broke ass. Don't even have a fucking tenner. You gonna swing. He can't help. He can't help it, man. He got gruel brain. He's gruel brain, bro. My man's gruel brain. Draw, discard, bango. You just, so you basically gave $7 so you could subscribe to me and then give me half the money back? SMH, man. SMH. Send me half the damn money back. And TTV Mystic Mayhem said no thanks. Can't see him because the money in the way. I go first? That's not bad. Shipwreck Marsh. I'm going to take one of those scrolls out. I'm going to see what happened. What's he gonna do here? Oh, he's running Dimir too. Reckoner Bank Buster. Hell yeah. Now we got you, bro. We got you, fam. Hell yeah. We got you, fam. Don't worry about it. Boom, boom. Swingo. Bingo. He is so mad that I fucking took that Bank Buster. Oh, that's pretty funny. Let's do this. Nah, you can't play that flash on my turn, bro. You cannot play that flash on my turn. Smoothing a Smeagol. Boof, boof. He's gonna do that. Draw a card. Boom. What's he got for me now? He's gonna draw a card. Counterspell maybe? Nope. Orcish Bowmaster swinging in. Okay. Gonna ping me. Ding me. We can get rid of extra Fairy Vandal. We don't need that. Boom, boom, boom. Pop, pop. He's gonna draw a card. If he draws a second card, well, he might have an instant removal. Don't get it twisted. Nope, he's dead. He's pretty much dead. Yep. Fire Rage, he needed a board wipe or he was donezo. Jack Kilt. Jack Kilt. Still waiting. All right, let's do that. Okay. Do that. Very nice. Probably gonna get counterspelled, whatever we do here. So let's just keep trying. Oh my goodness, it didn't happen. Let's try it again. Oh my goodness, it didn't happen. Draw a card. We'll get rid of scroll to Sheoldred. Bomb. Okay, he was waiting for some black mana there. Let's end. What's he waiting on now? Rusko. Let's do that. Yes. Yes. Rusko won't save you now, friend. Yes, Rusko has failed you, as a matter of fact. Draw the clock. Flawless victory. Fatality. Fantastic. Here we go. Kenny Sing All-Star, spend the points. I'll do it. Oppo goes first. I don't like that. Let's do that. Ooh, target not artifact. Let's do that. Okay. Mesmerizing. Ooh, interesting. Oof. Orphene's Tower. Oh, you drew a card, man. You got to pay the toll for that one. Black. Nice. Pop. Ring Bearer. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Well, it's a cool place. It's bound to get cooler. The media something. This is right in the back street. You never know if you don't go. Hey now, I did a real bad job of it. If he doesn't kill me this turn, he's gonna lose. Serum Snare, you're gonna return it. Do you have another poisoner? Oh, yeah, he killed me right now. Yeah, he had a proliferate. Unfortunately. That lockout really fucked me up. It's Jay's special version, so, you know. Okay, I go first. Very nice. Underground River. Kind of reminds me of Siofra River, am I right, Cookies? Wabango. Or Ansel River, perhaps even. Perhaps even Ansel River. Y'all know about that Ansel River, guys? Swingo. Ooh, could have brought that. Hit. Nice. So Nazgulish. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Ghoul. The Gabagool. Ooh, okay. Gain up to 1 artifact. Do that. Choose 1 creature to be my ring bearer. It's going to be that guy. Now we're going to swing in. Draw and discard. Wongo. Boongo. No matter what, he is doomed. Each opponent loses 3 life. Pop. There you go. It's just one of those underground places. Siofra River, Ansel River. Any of the underground places are the rivers. You know Liurnia, right? The Academy of Raya Lucaria. Limgrave. I mean, you know all those places, right? You're not some sort of scrub, right? Fucking six fucking cards in a 6 mana in a what row? I mean, come on. Okay, we could do this. Siofra Underground River. Doof. Alright. Grandpa Zeb. And the game crashed, naturally. Let's do that. Boof. Boof. Oracle at Alpha. Very nice. That's a good one. Let's do Name of the Nazgul. You're going to be the guy. Boof. Swing. Boof. Let's get rid of a Fairy Vandal. Block. Ping. Pop. Probably going to try to run some sort of wipe on me here, I would imagine. No, he can't do it yet. This is controller plays 2. Jace the perfect mind. You don't get that. Fuck you, Jace. Fuck you, Jace. Yeah, I said it. Let's get rid of the go for the throat. Yeah, that's right, Grandpa Zeb. Get out of here. With your Jace shit. All right, very nice. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there for right now. I really like this one. I'm going to push this one a little bit. A teeny tiny little, a teeny tiny little bit of control there. Removal, a nice card draw tricks, card superiority. I really like the combination of stuff that we have going on in this one, guys. It's pretty cool overall. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.